Guys, how are you guys doing? As you guys could read the title, I saw the life of CMA and PHYLLY, the life that they have done amends with each other, and that they are putting the peace on the table and everything. So I came a little bit late in the live, but I saw most of it and all of that. But let me tell you, it's not that I'm pissed off, but in a kind of way I am. And not pissed off in the kind of way I'm looking for beef or anything. No, listen, I'm believe me, I am very happy that CMA and PP have put their piece together. Because if you know the beginning, let me tell you, if you know the beginning of this fallout, then you are going to understand that what and how they were talking today is going to get some people out of balance and surprised and in shock. And there is where I am. It's not that I'm not happy that they have said the piece, because if you know me, you know me. I am all about the peace. So if you know me, you know me. But let's talk and tell the truth. This is the thing. That's why I don't make video. I don't respond. I don't even waste my time saying anything sometimes, because I see people lie flat in your face. And unfortunately, a lot of people cannot see that. And it's okay. Not everybody can see it. Not everybody can understand. Like, a lot of people are screaming, I have discernment, I have discernment. It's the people who are shouting all the discernment they have. A lot of times, they don't have it. They don't see it. I don't say I have it all the time, but most of the time, I don't tell you guys what I see. Because you know why? Because it's a waste of time talking to bricks walls. But today, I say, okay, I finished watching this. My temper is on a high level. And I say, let me talk about this. Because there's some few things. There's a lot I can say. But let me tell you, I even have videos, shorts, videos, some pieces. I have a lot of videos about the two of them. And I was even the one. And maybe there are other people, but I know I was even one of them, was making video and telling CMA, the way you talk to PP is not right. It's not right. CMA came for me. CMA didn't even like me. Wow, I was cool with PP. And because, let me tell you, even PP was not liking me in the beginning, because they were brothers and sisters. Don't ever forget that. You guys have lied. The both of you have lied. To people, I believe that you guys were brothers and sisters. Yes, I believed it. You guys have first of all lied that you guys were brothers and sisters. Bring people in an emotional attach that you guys were brother and sister. And then for so many years to have deceived people, to have come out, you guys were not brothers and sisters. Did you guys ever came out apologize for that? I'm just asking. It's a question. Then the whole fallout. Don't forget, before the whole fallout, CMA was on the panel together with PP. Let me tell you, shading PP, talking in a kind of way with PP. Even PP starting to even see it. When she was sitting there angry, CMA was laughing, doing all his shakara. While PP supposed to be your partner, your sister, the one you love, the one you talk every day with. You were just shaming her on the panel. Now, PP said something in this interview about an interview you had 2 years ago. Now, I'm going to ask you very politely, PP. Are you talking about my interview with you? Do you regret my interview? Because let me tell you, I don't know if you're talking about my interview, but if you are talking about my interview I had with you, now let me tell you one bloody shitting right now. If there is anybody that have to regret to have done that interview, it's going to be me, not you. Because first of all, I did not ever ask you for no interview. That is one. Number two, I asked people to be politely to you. I have asked you questions that you was agreeing with. You have told me what kind of question you will not wanted me to talk about. I have respect all of it. And on top of it, I even purchased your sauce for other people's. Yes, all of that, all the cash app that came in went to your sauce. Yeah. So if there is anybody, that has to regret about any interview, it's going to be me. And don't forget, because of this interview, I got booed out of a group. Don't forget about all that shakara. Eh? And then apparently you went and find peace with that group. Don't you ever forget it. But I didn't make a big deal out of it because I don't regret doing that interview with you, because everything happened for a reason. And I thank God for that. I'm just saying. I don't talk too much. I see a lot. But there's a lot of things I don't say. I have seen things come before it even happened. And I even have people that can even tell you guys that I knew some certain things will happen. But I shut my mouth. Why? Because you're talking to some brick walls on this YouTube street. And it's waste of your breath and time. But today, I have a little bit of time for this nonsense I have seen today. I'm going to repeat it again. I'm truly happy that you guys have settlements. But CMA, you have played your little game when you were just sitting there and asking PP question that was in your convenience. You see how Tommy was reacting? Tommy had, let me tell you, that is how I was sitting here and listening to this whole shakara. Tommy was pissed off because Tommy had to see and hear and go through everything you, CMA, have put PP into. And now you want to sit there and act like, oh, it's everybody but not you. Oh, I CMA did 50% and the rest of everybody did 100%. Really, CMA? Really? That is how you acted in this, you call this an interview? This should have been a sit down talk, not an interview. So I don't agree that this, you want to call it interview, was genuine. It was not genuine. Because if it was genuine, CMA would have never asked some of the questions the CMA was asking. Who are the, do you ever regret to have met people who are those like, no, the question was, do you regret to have met people on who are the people you have ever regret to have met on the YouTube? Are you really asking PP that question? And then PP is sitting there, PP, just tell him the truth. You, CMA, is one, and the rest of it. And if you want to include me, so be it. But don't sit there, PP, and be like, no. You should have tell him that you, CMA, is also one of them that I regret. Ha, Jesus. So like I was saying, CMA was asking things that leads to what others did, but not what he did. Even that came to a point when PP was asking about a name. I don't even know that name, who that name is, and all of that. CMA was just shouting, I didn't say that. I didn't say that. And then for PP to have reminded you, you did a whole video about it. So that gave me a sign already that you don't even remember all the other things you have said about PP. And now you want to sit there and ask PP question that leads to what other people have done, but not what you have done, CMA. And on top of it, you have admitted to have lied on PP, make story about her. What if let me tell you, if you can come on the YouTube, people, I'm sorry, but I'm sorry, but I cannot let this go like this. No, I'm sorry. This is my opinion. This is how I feel, guys. I see this go down from the beginning. Let me tell you, beginning. Not even when the daughter came in. Not even when nobody. before the whole interview with Adriana and all of that. You have to be there by the beginning for you to know what are we talking about. And there's a lot of people have come in the middle or in the later. People, I'm telling you guys, and it's not only about CMA and PP. There's a lot going on this YouTube that a lot of people don't know the history. That's why I said I am neutral. That's why I said I don't pick a side. If you rock with me, I rock with me. If you support me, I support you. Because today we are fighting, tomorrow we are drinking coffee. Today we are drinking coffee, tomorrow you guys are fighting. And then you want to drag everybody that is supposed to be the supporters with your war, with your fights and all of that. No. And then you're going to confuse. This is what I have said so many times. People were laughing at me, saying, you need to pick a side, PHYLLY. You need to pick a side, PHYLLY. People were laughing at me. What are people saying today? Hashtag neutral. It's the same people that was laughing at me. The same people who were flat in my face tell me, pick a side, had to pick many sides. And even the side that they have condemned yesterday. Those are the sides they need to pick now. I have seen people call people the most disgusting name on this YouTube. And today they're laughing. They're drinking coffee. And that is not a problem. But when I have said I'm staying neutral, this is exactly what I mean. And CMA and PP situation is just a small example of what I'm talking about. Jesus. I'm sorry to say this, but CMA, you have lied. You have lied on PP. You have made stories. You have apologized. Listen, I am all about the apologies. But this conversation should have started with put everything on the plate. Because how dare you say, oh, I was looking at them making videos after videos after video. Weren't you doing the same, CMA? Weren't you the one who came out here and said what you said about PP? Make everybody confused. If you have shut your mouth, CMA, till now, nobody would have knew about the daughter. So why are you doing like what you did is not that worst? Oh my God, Tio. And then PP, you have came out and lied too. So if you guys can lie about being sister, if you guys can make story about each other, what else are you guys have the capacity to lie more about? Once a liar, always a liar. Huh? Once you lie about a small bloody thing, you will lie about bigger thing. Come on now. Or in your own word, come on somebody. What is this? You guys are coming out and lie about the smallest nonsense. You guys have put your feet on the floor and say, this is my brother, this is my sister. And then CMA and come out and lie more disgusting thing about this woman. And this is the person you guys are being like, oh, no. How can somebody come and lie flat in people's face like that? And people are still like adorating. Hey, everybody, you support who you want to support. Support who you want to support. But it's all about how you support. Because I can flat out tell anybody if I support. I can flat out somebody, hey, I don't like what you're doing here. I'm sorry. If you don't even see me in the life, it's because I don't support the whole shakara even sometimes. I don't support everything that people are saying. People, I've said it so many times. So this was the question. Then you ask, who are the people you regret to have met on YouTube? You have the courage, CMA, to ask PP that question. PP was like, no, PP, you should have tell him. Because I saw it on your face. You wanted to tell him. You should have tell him, PP, I regret to have met you. That's what you should have tell him. You are also one of them. Jesus. So. And then did Michael Sissy want to come in? Michael Sissy, go sit down, no? Go sit down somewhere, You and Michaelini are the same. Please, so you want to come in to say and do what? That was the, my body just like ginger. That was so rubbish for you to try to come in to do and say what? Some people there, the attention is too much. Too much. The only thing I have to say also on PP, I have a feeling you will never learn. You will never learn. Because even after you have left, this man is still making fun and throwing shit that your man was drinking. He looked drunk. I wish he didn't have drink because we could have a conversation. No, it doesn't matter that he have drink or not. Because remember what Pipi told you? He did not know that I was doing this. And can you imagine this man? Let me tell you, I can tell you what this man have been through only by seeing on his behavior. You could have seen that this man have going to hell with PP about YouTube. And CMA, you were one of the headlines. You are the headline of this whole shakara. But now today you want to do like, oh, I did less. I didn't make hundreds videos. Let me tell you, 100 videos or 2 videos doesn't justify on the level of damage you have done to this woman. You have done a very, very high level of damage on this woman. And I am telling you, you were not gonna sit there and act like you didn't do much. You did a lot. You said a lot also. So was this genuine? Nah, sorry. This was not genuine. CMA was very calculated on his question, his behavior. I saw something in him. The way he was asking the question, it had nothing to do what he has said or what he has done. Are you guys not supposed to be talking about the both of you? But CMA was trying to ask questions that was leading to other people. But then you guys want to shout, it's not about other people. It's not about other member. It's about the two of... No. Don't play people's face like that. We are all adults. We all have 2 ears. Everybody can hear what you guys were talking about. Stop playing fool. How long you think you guys can fool people? You guys have fooled people a long time already. We all know you all liars. Hey. Let me tell you, if CMA was at home, in his own comfortability, in my opinion, it would have been something else. So it's a matter of time to see if CMA have really changed, like he said so many times. Listen, I don't want no beef with you guys, but I would have wished that CMA would have put fairly his things that he have done to PP. And if other people want to make amends with PP, they would have talked their own case. So I am not agree with how this went down. But I'm going to repeat again, for the people who doesn't understand, I'm happy that they put their amends. Yes, I'm happy they put their amends. But be very, very careful. Once don't you guys also say that you ever have heard this? Once they show you who they are, that is who they are. I have seen too much things that CMA have done. I have heard too much things that CMA have done for CMA to sit there and act like he's innocent. I'm sorry. You acted like you want to say you're like you're sorry, but you're like you're sorry for all the little I have done. No, sorry. When you were talking, the balls that you have to even say, what do you think about the people that make hundreds of videos about you? You didn't see what PP wanted to say. PP was like, but you didn't hear the you because PP wanted to say, but CMA, you have done a lot of shit also on me. Are you okay? You want to talk about other people, CMA, but the interview is about you and PP. But you yourself are dragging other people with it. Hey, people, forget about this. And this is YouTube. This is YouTube for you on a high level. That's why people trying to look for fake beef with me. People want to lie about it. Sometimes I don't even respond. I let people be and do. Because it's things like this, people will show their face, who they are. Are you okay, CMA? Are you okay? Hey, I don't have no problem with PP or CMA or the 4C gang. Listen, I'm happy you guys have set your peace and all of that. But I have seen too much shit go down. I have seen too much shit have been said. For CMA to sit there and act like half innocent. No, man, that's not cool. That is not cool. But hey, I'm happy for you guys, But anyway, that question still remains about the interview, PP. Which interview you're talking about? Because like I said, if somebody need to regret, it's me, not you. Don't ever forget who asked to do this interview. Don't you ever, ever, ever forget what happened after the interview. And won't you ever, ever, ever forget where you went back after the after interview. Don't you ever, ever forget how it went down and how you went down with it. Don't push it, everybody.